Today we bring you former secret robots that nobody knew about. Make sure you watch the entire video to the end. The last robot was kept top secret for ages. Number 7. Skydio 2. American drone firm Skydio recently unveiled a new iteration of their premier consumer drone, the Skydio 2 Plus. 2 antennae and a 5 GHz Wi-Fi radio module are included on the quadcopter for long-distance connection with the new controller. When used with the new remote control, the Skydio 2 Plus beacon drone's range can be extended to 6,000 meters from its maximum flight range of 3,000 meters. In ideal circumstances, the new battery can extend the flying time by up to 27 minutes. A brand new artificial intelligence-based autonomous flight technology, dubbed Keyframe by Skydio, is also included in the Skydio 2 Plus. With additional control afforded to the pilot, Keyframe appears to be a response to some of the automatic capture options we've seen in recent DJI drones. The ultimate objective is to assist you in producing fluid footage while maintaining intricate flight patterns. It's not exactly sure why this robot was kept a secret for such a long time. Number 6. Rise. For a long time, various researchers were trying to develop a robot that will handle tasks such as search and rescue, climbing on man-made surfaces such as the exterior of buildings, or on natural surfaces like trees or cave walls. But it was a big challenge, and that's quite hard for robots to do. Enter the Rise robot. The Rise project aims to build a climbing robot that is bio-inspired and has the unique ability to both walk on land and climb vertical terrain. The DARPA Biodynamics program is funding this project. While adjusting its stance to adapt to the curve of the climbing surface, Rise employs fleet with microclaws to climb over textured surfaces. Rise's tail aids in balance during steep ascents. The robot is 0.25 meters long, weighs 2 kilograms, and travels 0.3 ms. The 6 legs of Rise are propelled by a pair of electric motors. Various sensors, including joint position sensors, leg strain sensors, and foot contact sensors, are serviced by an onboard computer, which also regulates leg motion and maintains communications. Rise does not need suction, magnets, or other surface-dependent specializations to achieve adhesion and shear force. Instead, it demonstrates ground response forces, akin to those of animal climbers. Number 5. Robear. With its rapidly increasing elderly population, Japan faces an urgent need for new approaches to assist caregiving personnel. One of the most strenuous tasks for such personnel is lifting a patient from a bed into a wheelchair, which they perform 40 times a day on average, and is a major source of lower back pain. Although robots are perfectly equipped for the job, they haven't yet been used in care facilities. Until the new robot, developed by the Riken SRK Collaboration Center, was announced. The new Robear robot incorporates a number of technologies that allow it to exert force into a gentle manner. It is lighter than its predecessors, weighing 140 kilograms as opposed to 230 kilograms for Robear 2. It has actuator units with extremely low gear ratios that enable highly rapid and precise joint movements, as well as backdrive ability for softer motion. 3 other types of sensors are also built inside the robot, including torque sensors and smart rubber capacitance-type tactile sensors made completely of rubber. These sensors allow for delicate motions and ensure that the robot can safely undertake power-intensive activities like lifting patients. The robot differs from its forerunners by having a compact base that increases the system's overall lightness. It prevents tipping over by using legs that can be extended when needed for lifting a patient and retracted to allow the robot to fit through doorways and other narrow locations. Robear is prepared to leave its imprint on the medical field. It was developed in secret for a long time, probably because the manufacturers feared spying from the competition. Number 4. Massage Table. A motorized massage table with 2 robots was presented at CES 2022 by Massage Robotics. The robot appears to have a variety of attachments on its arms that it may use to knead and roll away stress from people who can afford to pay $300 grand for the pleasure of robotic touch. You can also use an app to preset routines, or you can use the robot's data on what feels nice to let it work out any problems. The company claims that the robot is inherently safe because of restrictions on mass, speed, gearing, and software. The massage robot processes parameters from a database using its two 6-axis collaborative robotic arms and advanced mathematics and algorithms. To really get into the kinks in your back, consider factors like tool ID, position, duration, path, speed, and force. It appears to move, perceives, and communicate like a human from the outside. Because of its high price, the robot was kept secret for a long time. Number 3. DOGO. General Robotics bought the new DOGO Mk2 tactical robot to DSEI 2019 after years of secretly working on it. The new robot is designed to help SWAT teams and close-quarters combat inside buildings and underground. With a quicker point-and-shoot interface, DOGO may maneuver, designate, and employ lethal or non-lethal measures with pinpoint accuracy with just a few screen clicks. Robots built to handle explosives have dominated the robotics market up until this point, but technology developments now make robots more responsive, accurate, and lethal without compromising safety. In order to boost the team's chances of survival, DOGO is utilized as a surveillance tool and dispatched into a deadly funnel as a pioneer. It provides situational awareness and remote engagement capability. Before DOGO, the only method to gain access to such capabilities was to send a team member into a dangerous situation where they ran the risk of coming under the enemy. The robot can climb stairs using a stair-climbing mechanism because it weighs 12 kilograms and has 2 front extenders. In addition, DOGO has 8 video cameras that can communicate when being held captive and offer 360 degrees live video and boresight views. Number 2. Becks. The Capricorn robot from Kawasaki Robotics was one of the most intriguing and unique novelties at IREX 2022. It has a steering wheel, legs, a saddle, horns, and wheels. The robot can traverse uneven terrain on 4 legs and turn into a wheeled platform if there is a smooth road. The robot literally bends down and extends a second set of wheels, with a motor from its belly to do this. Becks is capable of transporting objects, weighing up to 100 kilos, but it is also made to accommodate passengers who can guide the vehicle using a steering wheel, much like you would for a bicycle or a horse. The robot's creators envision using it to transport crops that farmers have picked in the fields, as well as merchandise and inspections in factories and building sites. The robot's cameras in its head can stream footage. There are 2 ways to move the object: directly by a person seated on top or with a remote control. In order to create stepping motions, the robot also uses data from sensors attached to it, such as a gyroscope. The robot also keeps track of the location of its complete body and will not tumble over if it is quickly thrown to one side, for instance, or if one of its feet touches an unstable surface. Number 1. UR10. The UR10E makes collaborative automation accessible to your business. With a payload capacity of up to 10 kilograms, the UR10 is the largest robot in the collaborative series of Universal robots. The robot was a closely guarded secret for a long time. Robot UR10 is reliable for all the right reasons. It can increase performance and optimize production across a variety of industries. It was designed to handle substantial jobs that nevertheless demand a high level of accuracy and dependability. The robot is the ideal collaborative option for tasks like packaging, palletizing, assembly, as well as pick and place. With a reach of up to 1,300 millimeters, it is useful for completing tasks across a broader area. On production lines where distance may be an issue, this can save you time. In order to decrease repetitive stress injuries and unintentional injuries, you can now substitute human operators in unclean, hazardous, and boring jobs. In close proximity to human operators, 80% of the thousands of UR robots operating globally operate without any safety guarding. This robot can handle anything in any industry, whether it's pharma, food and agriculture, automotive, metals, or chemistry. What do you think about these former top-secret robots? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Check out the video on the scariest military robots next.